Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, everyone. A warm good morning to everyone, and welcome to the Live to Learn program. Myself, Ravina Singh. I'm from Learning Link Foundation. And today in this program, we are going to learn and see about the Live to Learn program. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah. So this is a Live to Learn program for the teachers and students. So over here, we will be saying like, what is this exactly over here we will be doing in next coming some hours and some days. So this orientation will give you the brief about L12 program. And over here, it is an initiative by AIM, Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, and Dell Technology. This is implemented by Learning Link Foundation. Now, I would like to tell you what is the vision of this program. So, vision to foster the purpose and progress by unlocking lifelong learning. And what is the purpose? Purpose is transforming learning by unlocking its enduring role and impact, inspiring learning from an early age to trigger a learning mindset across the stage of life. And what exactly we believe is we believe learning is inherently progressive. Yes, it is about questions, about negative navigation, about ambiguity and challenges. It is liberating. So learning is all about the life. Now here we are going to see Leap to Learn program and its objectives introduction. Now, Learning Links Foundation LLF is implementing Leap to Learn program in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and Delhi NCR with the support from Dell Technology to support in achieving the goal Digital India. The initial step that should be taken to empower India is by equipping the communities with digital inclusion so as to set the stepping stone for the changing, independent, technology equipped society. Now, the objective of the program are what are the objective? I'm just going to tell you over here. To empower digital skills with an ultimate goal of guiding them to reach smart and tech-enabled communities. To make our communities, we are just launching and we are empowering this digital skills with the teachers and the students and with the society. Provide access to digital literacy resources so as to contribute and benefit from digital inclusion and promote digital resilience and among the communities to equip teachers community with essential 21st century skills including digital literacy, technology adoption for them to train their students to innovate and to solve real life world problems. So, through the HL present in the schools system. and mentor Airtel representative teachers and students to instill innovative and entrepreneurial spirit among themselves. Now, promote a culture of collaboration, problem solving, and tinkering in the school system, resulting in breaking stereotype and driving behavior change in the school empowerment. Aligned with the national agenda of creating a new India by 2022. Now let's go ahead and see what are the next steps over here to do. Now over here, we are just going to see how Live to Learn is going to help in developing projects to the teachers as well as to the students and the schools. So first of all, we have to see over here, strengthening partnership with Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, Government of India, by enabling Atal in charge and representative with the necessary skill set required for functioning the Atal efficiently and sustainability. Training the teachers and students on tinkering enabled digital inclusion curriculum spanning 20 hours and providing digital hand-holding to the ATL in charge and to representative of the schools to ensure smoothing functioning of the ATL initiative in the school system. Mentor pair teachers to learn the skills of innovation and coach students to solve community through tinkering and creativity. Now, over here, in this slide, we can see the product development. Now, what is this, the product development, and what we are going to see inside this product development, how to do, what we will learn, and how to all the things are possible, we will be seeing over here. And here, just I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Varun. So are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Veena.
Thank you.
So I'll be sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Hope it is visible well. Veena, can you confirm it?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes. Thank you for the introduction, Ravina. Again, I am welcoming everyone to the Leap to Learn student orientation program. So basically, what is the program meaning? That is what we are going to see. The one of the main agenda of this program is getting new products ready, or we are getting ready the students for developing new products or bringing their ideas to the life. So first we can see what are the various steps which involved in a product development. Then you can get a clear picture how the Leap to Learn program will help the students to get their ideas, innovative ideas, to a lively one. So let's start. You can see in the screen, it's an idea that is the starting for everything, and we are defining it to a product, an initial idea. It can converted to a product, and we are testing it, and again we are designing it, and we brand it, we fund it and protect it in the means of taking copyrights, patents, like that, and we make it and we launch it and sell it. And we can go in detail what are all these steps. Before that, we should know what are the types of new products. Only if you know this, then only you can develop new products. So the first thing is the innovative products. So what is the innovative products? Innovative products is the products which is not available in the market right now. Like if you have an idea which can solve many problems, help many people, which is not in the market, which can be called as an innovative product. Can we say innovative products? Because most of the products we are using once was an innovative product. It was someone's idea, like, and it came to a product. So we can see lots and lots of products around us. And new product lines to allow the firm to enter an existing market. It's like there are some products, but they need some additionals. Like we feel it is not up to the mark, so we can make a product better than that. And addition of a product line to supplement the firm's existing product line. Like if there is a product, we are adding another product to supplement it. That is the third thing. And the improvement and revision of the existing products that I already told. Reposition product, existing product target at a new market. Like if there is a product available in some another country and we can implement it here. And cost reduction of the new product that provides similar performance at lower cost. That is one of the main thing people do not consider while innovating things. Like people will think like that, okay, there is a product already available, but still we can innovate. How? To reduce the cost, get a better product for the low cost, and we can increase the performance. That should be also considered while developing a new products. That's how innovation works. And we can see what are the steps involved in a product development. Before going to the steps involved in a product development, I can just explain what are the major parts of a product development. We can just tell it as hardware, software, or both hardware and software together. If we take any products, it will be purely hardware, once it will be purely software, else it will be a mix of hardware and software. So to develop a product, any product or any ideas, any projects, you have to know all these basics. That is where the Leap to Learn program will help you. So we can see how a traditional product development process will work. The first thing is the concept. The concept is everything. We have a concept, right? So how can we get a concept? The concept can be got only through the mass studies. Like we reach people and just ask the people what are the issues you are facing. Just go to a person and ask him what are the issues you are facing in your daily life. So what product can do a better life to you? Like you can ask and collect the details. Like if the students go to different people and ask it, you will get lots and lots of ideas which can be taken as a concept, like the idea generation. From that concept, we can get an idea. Okay, if you develop something to solve this issue, it can be a viable product. And the second thing, it will be the research. The research include, we will assess the market, like whether is this product feasible for this market, whether there is any similar product available which is competent to us, or if we can add little more better products which is currently available in market. Like that, we should have a research, and we should have a business analysis. In the business analysis is the third step, where we will think like, if we introduce this product to the market, whether it will go succeed and all, or we can manufacture it competent to the currently available product in the market. That should be analyzed. And the fourth step is developing. The product development include developing prototype, testing it, then again developing with few tweaks, we can again develop it, and again we are testing it, and we have to reach somewhere the product is up to the mark, like a good quality one. We can ready to the market. And the final step is launch. We can directly go to the market. We will have market plan, sales, the training, distribution plan, like that. So we will go in detail what are the each steps in the coming slides. So what's the concept? Like I told, it's idea generation. It might be some requests, customers pain, market studies, registration, competitors. We should go through all these before having an idea generation. Like there are thousands, not thousands, lakhs and lakhs of products are coming out each and every day. So before that, we should really consider all these things. And also we should have a good market study. Like we should reach people. We should know how this product, the idea we are making is going to help people. So getting the idea is the very basic first thing, and it should be done by reaching many peoples. And like it told research. So once we got an idea, so this is the idea we are going to do. For example, I am making a automatic vacuum cleaner. It is robotic vacuum cleaners are readily available. So the first thing I am going to assess the market, like, okay, if I make this product, how many people will buy this product? Like, if there's a huge number of people ready to buy this product, if every homes, like 3 crores people in this world will buy this product, so like that I have to do a research. So how many people will be interested in this product, whether this product will be successful, like that. And also the competitions, whether, okay, we have the robotic vacuum cleaner for 30,000, 27,000. If I make a product for 10,000, it will be worth, like, I can get more and more customers, because most of the people are looking for the technologies which for a lower price. Like in the future, if you see, once the mobile phone entered the market, the price was very high. And now the price has been coming down so that every people can accept it. The same thing happening for all the products. Like if you choose any products, TV, mobile, mixer grinder, washing machine, any product, the thing is like that, because initially it will be on high price and gradually it will come to a low price. So there is a gap, we can introduce our product there. Like the robotic vacuum cleaner. If you can build a robotic vacuum cleaner for 5,000, definitely most of the people are going to buy it, but it should be worth and it should be working. And it is not a big deal to build one for 5,000. So that research should be done, because that research is the backbone for our idea and our product. And the business analysis. Business analysis should be done around cost, what are the benefit, who are the people getting benefit, what are the resources we need to do it. Like if we have an idea which require a lots and lots of resource, then it shouldn't be practically that easy. So we should consider that also. Also, we should consider going by from a small scale to a large scale. Like if I'm building a robotic vacuum cleaner, initially I should not plan for a 1 lakh pieces to be sold in the market, or 1 crore pieces should be sold in the market. Initially, I have to make 5 pieces, give it for testing for 5 different homes, get the feedback, improve the product, again make 10 pieces, sell it. Then I have to go for 50 pieces. Then I have to go for 100 pieces. Like that is the growth actually we should expect. Then we will get a complete product with all the error-free product. So that analysis should be done and develop. That is the next stage of product development, where we will do prototyping. The technical specialties should be mentioned, the trial and production, testing and quality assessment, test market and selling. So while the product development, the first thing you should do is you should log the features. I have been working in a product development company, so I have few details about that, because once we log the product feature set, means if I am just think about a robotic vacuum cleaner, I am planning the robotic vacuum cleaner should be automated. It should automatically get charged. Like once the battery is going below 10%, it has to go back to the charging station, charging dock, and it should automatically charge. Then it should avoid all the obstacles. It should automatically dump whatever garbage is collected, whatever dust particles collected. It should automatically dump it, and it should be like safe for the edges and all. Like if there's an edge on the room, it should detect the edge and all, and like that. I have lots and lots of idea though. So the first thing is initially note down the ideas, and we should discuss on that with the team members, and we should finalize it, because we are not changing it at whatever requirement until for our first prototype. So that is the first thing, technical specs. And also we should consider what motor should I use, how many time it will work continuously for at least for 4 hours. It should work continuously for a single charge, and it should be mobile control, mobile app developments, mobile control. Like I can call it to a single individual room. It should come to the room and clean it like that. And the trial production, like I told, we have to go for a 5 pieces. Once the prototyping is complete, we will go for a 5 or 10 pieces, give to different people. Then we will test and get the review from them, how the things will work. And that is how after the trial production, the testing is there, and also the quality assessment, how the quality assessment can be done. Usually the quality assessment can be done for a mobile phone. What they will do is they will just take a mobile phone and they will check the quality assessment. Like, what if it is put on the sunlight? What if it put on some water fall on, what will happen? If it fall ground, what will happen? So all these tests should be done to know how the mobile will react back. Like, we have heard some phones have been blasting while charging and all. So it is maybe because of the lack of quality assessment. So it should be done. The quality assessment should be done so that we should know our product is a world grade product. And test market and selling. That is the next step. So we should test in the market, like we'll give few products to the people and we should start selling it. And launch. That is one of the final step. Once these all things are ready, we will go to the market. How we will go to the market? We should have a market plan. We should have a sales training. We should have a service training. We should have a distribution plan. We should have a collateral design, and we should set the launch date. What's the market plan? So we are planning it to sell in the e-com websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, like that, or we are going to sell it to the major shops like the worldwide. There are chains of electronic shops. We are selling it to them. Or we are like, there are many other marketing policies like chain marketing. There will be multi-level marketings and also direct marketing. We can directly sell the product to the customers or directly sell to the vendors. So we should decide how the thing should work. And the sales training. Sales training should be given to each and all the people who is going in direct with the customers. Like, this product can do these things. This is better than that product. We should have a review of that and how this product will help you in your daily life. So the sales training is one of the important things. That is the one thing it is pushing the sales of the product. And we should have a distribution plan, like where are we distributing the product? Are we looking for a local market or Indian market or the global market? Like that, we should be having a plan. And also we are going to set a launch date so that we can work on all these things. And whatever we discussed in the just previous slides, this is the overview of it. The first initial thing is idea generation, defining the problem. What is the problem we are going to solve? And we have to do some background researches, like do we have any similar product available, or do we have any market, any better solution available, and is it product viable? So we have to do lot of background research. Then only we can come up with a specific requirements. Like, this is the requirement we are looking at. If we take the example of the vacuum cleaner, currently there are vacuum cleaners available for 30,000. We are looking for a product below 10,000, and it should run at least for 4 hours. So the requirements, all the requirements should be specified here. And the next step, brainstorm, evaluate, and choose the solution. Then we are choosing, okay, we can use these motors, these batteries, and this is the best option. Like that, we are doing that. And we are develop and prototype the solution, whatever we made. Okay, we are making a robotic vacuum cleaner, which will be of these or these features. And we are going for the test solutions. We will test it. How we are going to test it? Test it by giving 5 or 10 pieces to the maybe the persons who are knowing, or in the team, to our own homes, and we can test it and we can see how it works. And there's from the testing solution, you will reach to 2 things. The first thing is solution meet the requirement. If the solution meet the requirement, you can communicate the result and go to the market directly. And if the solution meet requirement partially or it do not meet the requirement, then again we are going based on the result and data, make design changes, prototype, test again, and review new data. Again, we are going back to the maybe brainstorm, evaluate, and choose solution, or develop and prototype solution, or the test solution. So we have to go there back. So we saw a lot of things of how the product can be developed. Now we will see how the product development can help, how the Leap to Learn program can help you to develop a product. Because one of the major contents we are covering in the training is the first thing is robotics. By learning robotics, even anyone can build a robot. It's that easy. And design thinking and ideation will be there. It's like how we design, how the ideation should be done. It's all I explained the previous slides, and there will be basic electronics. What are the basic electronic contents should be used, and the circuit designing, the sensors, IoT, microcontrollers, Python programming, mobile app development, 3D printing technology, and game development. So, like I told before, there is 3 types of projects are coming up. The first project is completely hardware. For this hardware, you can use the robotics, basic electronics, circuit designing, 3D printing technologies, and all. That is completely hardware type projects. Like if you are developing a new projects for helping, for example, in medical field, there are lots and lots of products should be come up, because there's a huge scarcity of projects, like low cost wheelchairs and all, small equipments and all, because most of the products are available here or from it is imported from other country, which is of very cost, and most of the people cannot afford it. So there is a huge open market is there. If you come up with a good idea, then it will be a great viable for the others. So that is one thing. So for the hardware projects, you can choose these things: basic electronics, circuit designing, sensors, 3D printing technology, and robotics. And there are projects coming up with completely software. Like, for example, there is idea like there is an application which can book the services. Like if you want a plumber, or if you want a plumber for your house, or you want some carpenter or some services only you are looking for, we can make an app and it can be shared in global, so that whoever knows the job can register in there, and whoever needs that, like a worker there, they can also book their slot there. So these two people will be get a communication and they will get a work. So apps like that are still not available. No successful apps are there. Hope everyone know the app OLX. OLX is there, it has services also, but it is not that much widely used. But this is one thing everyone is wanting, because people are moving to new places and always they are looking for help with some other works, like they want to service their fridge, wash machine and all. So they have to go local. But if you are going to a new place and starting a new life, if you are getting a job in a new place, you are moving to a new place, you have to go locally and search for these vendors or the service persons is really difficult. And also in this COVID situation, no one wants to go out of the house also. So in this situation, this app can help you. So this is a one thing, and there are lots and lots of possibilities for different applications. So for app development, we will have mobile app development, Python programming, and also there are some solutions combined, like hardware and software. For example, everyone want to control everything using mobile phones nowadays, using IoT. I'm wishing like I can turn on the fan, turn on the lights in my room using IoT. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But the thing is, we have to buy the smart bulb or smart fans like that. What if there is a module which can be connected to the previous like non-IoT devices, and it will make the device smart? There are few devices available in the market, but it is very costly. And I don't think it is a very difficult thing to make. We can make it. So for that, it will require some hardware as well as software. So the IoT, basic electronics, circuit designing, the 3D printing, even few robotic things can work. So the one of the main thing is, if you know all these things like robotics, design thinking and ideation, basic electronics, circuit designing, sensors, IoT, microcontrollers, Python programming, mobile app development, 3D printing technology, and game development, you can develop any type of products, because this is the base for the development of any projects or products. So like the people will ask, like, why I should, because there are students, I have been teaching a few times, so that students are coming up like this. I don't like maths. I don't want to be a CA or something like that, a chartered accountant or something like that. I am planning to go for some other job. So why should I learn maths? Similarly, why should I learn history? And why should I learn the science or geography? Because I am not going for that trade. I'm going entirely different for another thing. This is some questions coming up from the students. The reason is, if you should know the basics of all, because all these things can be applied in your life. Maths, social science, history, everything can be applied in your life. That's why you should learn all the basics in your schools from 1 to 12, and after 12 you can specialize in what is your wish, like what is your taste, you can specialize in that. That is the college study. Like this, you should have a basic knowledge in all of these topics. It will be very useful if you go for any trade in the future. If you are going for a teacher, doctor, engineers, or chartered accountant, if you are going for anyone, if you know all these things, then there is a high possibility you can innovate to new things. So, like I mentioned, design thinking and ideation session. This is a session where we will design the thinkings and ideations are made. Basic electronics, which include how the basic electronics circuits can be made and tested. Like we have an online platform where we can test all the circuits, because previously only the hardware was possible, but currently we can test it over a software and we can know the output and we can convert it to a circuit. It's actually the technology grows, right? So this is currently possible. And we will see circuit designing. Circuit designing is the main thing which can be included, like Tinkercad. If you know Tinkercad, you can design a circuit easily. You can go with if you're going with a product, definitely you need a PCB, customized PCB and embedded systems and all. So this is the first thing, because most of the people are similar with Arduino, Raspberry Pi, most of the people are similar. So these are hobby boards which cannot be used in a projects, like a products. For projects and all, you can, for testing and all, you can use it. But for a product, Arduino is not considered as a solution, because this is designed only for the hobby projects, not for a long term or the in different scenarios. So we have to take the chip and we should know how to program it at Mega chip. We should take it out and we should program it. We should design our own boards, our own PCBs, and we should manufacture it, and we have to put it and program it. Then we can do it. So for that, we should know circuit designing. And microcontrollers, what are the different type of microcontrollers, how it can be used, what is the RAM, microprocessor, program memory, everything should be known. This will help you to develop the hardware and also the software combined hardware projects. And the sensors. Sensors is like the 5 senses. Human have 5 senses: sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. And for electronics, we have different sensors for sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. So we should be using these sensors for different purpose. Like there are projects if a person is drunk, the vehicle can detect the alcohol content using an alcohol sensor, and the vehicle should turn it off automatically. If you come up with an idea like that, working idea like that, the government will try to implement it, or the car manufacturers will try to implement it in their cars. so that we can reduce the accidents, because legally it is not permitted to drink and drive. So we can save more life like that, right? Python programming. So for the software based projects like the apps, or for app you can use the app development. For other projects like the microcontroller embedded programming, like if you are going to build a robot, you definitely need the Python programming, because we can add different sectors. For Arduino and all, it is for the small purpose, like small projects and all, but we are going for some good or big projects, we definitely need the Python programming. And here comes mobile app development. So using the MIT App Inventor, it is very easy to develop a mobile app, and we will be teaching you guys that. And the one of the major things of mobile app development is, it is in day-to-day life, mobile app development is one of the important thing. Like people are using the mobile apps for different things. Like even if day by day new apps are coming, new ideas are coming, and most of the apps are getting successful. And how they are making the money? Selling the ads, subscriptions. The same can be do here also. If you have an idea to help the people, like I told, if you can make an application which can connect the people with the services available right there, like the tuition services, every service. Like if a person knows how to teach well, and he can do the tuition to other students, right, for needed, and plumbing, carpenter, like that, if you can develop an app and we can go to the Play Store, it means you will be successful. And we should know most of the apps, WhatsApp, Byju's app, many apps are there, all are successful. So we should consider that also, because there's a huge market in front of you. And the 3D printing technology. 3D printing technology is one of the latest technology, because there has been very difficult for making hardwares and all before. Like if we have a design, we have to go for some hardware technology like lathe, machining, milling and all to make a prototype previously. But once the 3D printing technology has been introduced to us, it is like very easy. This one of the technology everyone should know, because if you had designed a gear system, you can just 3D print it, test it. It is cheap also. That is the most attractive thing coming up with the 3D printers, because it is very cheap compared to the all other technologies of manufacturing, as well as it can be done by anyone. Just design the 3D, design the item you want to 3D print, just convert it to the G code, put in the 3D printer, get the product ready. It is that simple. And this will help more and more in coming up with new products. Like if you have product idea, but there will be always an issue like minimum quantity you should meet for the manufacturing. That issue can be resolved using a 3D printer. Like if I am building a vacuum robot, I want to build the casing for it. I have to go to some vendor. Previously, I had to go to some vendors, and for a plastic manufacturer, they will ask me, you design a mold and bring up with the mold, then only we can design the casing for you. The mold will cost around 5 lakhs, like that. If I put 5 lakhs in that and I make a mold, plastic injection mold, then if I am coming out with that, and if there is any change, the mold is waste. I have to again invest another 5 lakh for another mold. These things can be solved. All these headaches can be solved by the 3D printing technology, because I can design and print the case for the robotic vacuum cleaner in a 3D printer. I can test it. If there is change, I can again 3D print it. Once it is finalized, I can give 5 or 10 pieces using 3D print for testing. And the testing is successful, I can go for injection molding. Why then I am going for injection molding is by injection molding we can get it like cheap. How I can get it cheap? Like if I am going for a numbers, how it is calculated? Like if I am manufacturing, if I spend 5 lakh for a mold and I am manufacturing around 5 lakh products from that mold, then it will be cheap, because we are using, it will be less time consuming and less cost if we have a mold. So the mold is taking the money. So if we print 5 lakh products using that mold, then the mold cost for each product will be 1 rupees, right? That is how we less the price there. So before that, this is actually 3D printing technology is one of the great benefit the current students are having. Like they can develop whatever products they want and they can actually build it using a 3D printing technology. So we will be teaching the 3D printing technology, 3D designings and all, and Internet of Things. Like I told, IoT, Internet of Things. Using Internet of Things, we can build different products. Currently, there is a market viability because everyone is going for a smart home or smart business, everything like that. So there's a huge market available. Like if you can bring up with a product which can be connected to any devices and control it and make it smart, and it come up with a pocket friendly cost, it will be successful because currently there are no products which is pocket friendly in like that way. It can be a doable and there are lots of resources available. So we'll be teaching how the Internet of Things works and how you can build up products with that. So we will see how the program process will work. So the orientation is happening today. Then the formation of Tinkering Club with 100 students. Then the boot camp for the Tinkering Club students, where we teach you all these technologies we have mentioned before, like IoT, 3D printing, robotics, how to build a robot, how to do the rapid prototyping, how to build your ideas, how to build mobile applications, Python, everything we will be teaching at the boot camp. And from there, we will come up with brainstorm and ideation, like I just told, the initial step of the product development. And we are going for a project development, and then we are going for a final submission in Tinkering Marathon. And we will come to know what is Tinkering Marathon in the coming slides. Yes, what is the ATL Marathon? The ATL Marathon is a Atal Innovation Mission's flagship innovation challenge, where schools identify community problems of their choice and develop innovative solutions in the form of working prototypes. So, how you can identify the community problems? As a student, tell you in very easy way you can identify the community problem is take a paper and a pen and go to different people and just ask them what are the problems you are facing. Like if I build a product for you, what product it should be and how it should help you. Note down the points, go to different people and collect at least 25 points from different people, and you come back with that points and make a team of 3 people and ideate using these 3 people. Like you will get a 75 problems the community is facing. So you can ideate which problem you should solve. It will be that easy. You can find lots and lots of projects there. And using the technologies we are training you, the IoT, 3D printing and all, you can build your prototype. Then you make a video and document of your project and enroll your team on the AIM website. That is that simple. And we will help you also in the product development also, and product or prototype development, and we will help you how to make a project report. You can go for the market. And in addition, we are giving She Code Innovation Program. The She Code Innovation Program aims to encourage girls to tinker, create, sustain, and innovate. The countrywide program focuses on encouraging girls to innovate on the specific 8 category aligned with Tinkering Challenge. So it's a special coding program for students, girl students. So we'll be giving this program also in addition to it. And also there will be a ATL gaming module. So using the ATL website, you can do the gaming and all. So we'll be taking that also along with this. And any questions? Any questions about all these things? You can put down in the chat box. Okay, I think we will discuss all the doubts in the end of the session, and we will go to a coding session, basics of coding. So, Suman, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Suman, can you take up?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Suman this side. So a very good morning to all of you. Let's start our session. So as you all know that our session is all about coding. Okay, let's talk about that what is coding and all. So before we begin, I just want to share my screen. Let's start the whiteboard. And yes, here we are. So our subject is coding. Okay, now what is coding? So coding is a set of instructions which can be recognized by the system. Now, what is the system? System is PC, laptop, or any kind of device that you are using to code. So basically why the coding is very important, because computer don't understand our language, like the language we use to communicate with each other, like the human beings. So computer don't understand that, because computer is not a human. So the computer is a machine, and it's only recognize the machine language. So there are scientists before, they have invented that is a particular type of language which the computer can understand, so that the language conversion is there. Then they have translated or transformed that numerical language which was 0 and 1. You all know in your computer subject that 0 and 1 is the binary numbers. So binary numbers is converted into some coding language, and we use to give coding language to get the output from the laptop or the computer. So that is the basics things is all about for the coding. Now here, why we are here and what is the thing that we are going to do. So first of all, it was just a basic introduction of coding, that what exactly the coding is. So now let's talk about what is the different types of coding we have, and what is the particular type of coding that we're going to use in the session. And also we will do a fun activity, and also to deal with a real life problem. Okay, so that is all about. So now let's talk about what are the different types of coding we have. So basically, we have two types of coding process we can follow. So first of all, if you are entering to the world of programming and coding, then it will be very better if you start with the block programming. Otherwise, whenever you are done with the block programming, and if you think you can start with something else or something more advanced, then you can start with the text-based programming. Okay, so what are these two types of programming? Let's see, and let me share my browser so that we can see some real life things. Let me share my screen first. Yeah, I hope you all can see my screen. So here I am. Let's just in your browser, if you want to see the two types of coding examples. So let's just type text coding versus block coding and enter. Okay, so as I'm just clicking the image, and here is the first image. Hope you can see my screen. So there is two different types of coding in my screen. So one is in the black background, one is the white background. Okay, so the coding language which looks more colorful and also with some white backdrops, this is block based coding. And this coding, that's where you can find the function, if lots of brackets are there, quotations, statement, functions, variables, loops. So this is the text-based coding. Okay, now what is the difference between these two, and why I am saying that if you are a beginner, then you should start with the block-based coding. So basically the main thing, if you are entering in the coding world, the main thing will be just two things. One is the logic, second is the syntax, which you need to understand and you need to follow. Okay, now what is logic and what is syntax? So logic is pretty simple. So logic, if I am giving you a definition, the bookish definition will be, if you, for a particular reason, so I'm talking about logic, for a particular reason, if you are giving a condition inside of a function, then that is logic. Okay, now what is that? Suppose I am asking you, can you give me one glass of water? So you understand that you have to give water to someone. That is the problem statement. After that, you have the reason, because you have to solve the problem. What is the problem? That you need to give water to someone. That is your problem statement. And for that problem statement, for every particular reason, so you have a reason to get the water and to give water to someone. So for a particular reason, you think, okay, if I have to give water to someone, then from where I can get the water and how I can give that thing to anyone. So for that thing, you need to think that, okay, I have to went to the kitchen. There is one aquaguard. Then I have to take a mug or a jug or anything which I can store the water. Then I can come back to the person and give it to them. Okay, so that is the whole process that you are thinking. So if we want to translate that in coding, then the steps that we need to follow, that for getting the water, how I can reach there. So if I need water, I have to went to the kitchen. Okay, that will be one condition that you need, you can apply with if and then condition or if and else condition. After that, in order to store that water, you need a mug or a jug or anything to store that water. Okay, so that will be your second condition. So these are the condition if you're applying or just inside in a function for a particular reason, then that will be your logic. I hope you get it. And let's talk about the syntax. The syntax will be like, it's a very simple thing. Like logic will be the same for any type of coding or any kind of coding, meaning like here we can see one block based thing, one text based thing. But if I'm talking about the logic will be same. The logic is key. I am thirsty and I need water. Okay, that is same. If I'm saying this in English or if I'm saying this in French, so the way of speaking or the language I'm using, that may be different, but the thing I want, that will, that will be the main thing, and it will not change. Okay, suppose I am asking in English that please give me one glass of water, or I am asking in any other language except English that I'm thirsty and I need water. So the main thing, the main result or the main output will be the same, that I am thirsty and I need water. So for that thing, what you need to do, for text-based coding, for block-based coding, maybe the example of text-based coding are C, C++, JavaScript, Python, R, any kind of code you are using, the logic will be the same for every code. Okay, so what will be the difference? The difference is the syntax. Now the syntax is simple. Suppose I am talking with you in English, so English is a different language. Suppose I am talking with you in Hindi, so Hindi will be a different language. The words are different. The sentences will be different in some of the cases. So that is syntax you can link with. Okay, so no matter the language you are using, how you are pronouncing, or how you are using your sentence, or how you are speaking with someone with some different language, that is the way of the communication that you are doing. So basically that is the syntax. Here if you can see in the black background, if you can see the picture, there is function, then the function name is test prime. Okay, and also after that function we have given one bracket. After that there is a if loop, then a return false and return if, then return true statement. Okay, so what is return true and return false, we'll talk about later when we'll do the text-based coding. Basically we are taking that what is under the for loop, and it is checking the condition. If the condition is right, then we are getting the return true. If the condition is not right, then we will be getting a return false. That is another question. But right now I just want you to notice how they have written this thing, like return, after that there is a space, then a false, then a true, like that way. If you are giving something else like T in capital, F in capital, E in capital, that then it is not going to work. So that is basically the syntax you need to care about. So that is the main thing. What is the difference between this block-based and the text-based? The main difference is, if you want to execute means once you are done with the code, you want to run the code to get the desired output. Okay, so that is the reason why you are coding. So basically, if you want to execute this block based of coding, then what you need to do, you need to think about the logic, that what is the logic I should apply. And after that, after getting the logic, you can have your all the blocks, because it is predefined block. Okay, predefined block means it is already coded. That's why we get this colorful this thing, this blocks. Okay, it is all already coded blocks. So basically, first of all, we need to understand that what is the logic over here. After getting the logic, we just need to organize this code, and after organizing this code, we can execute our code. So that is a pretty simple part, because here you don't need to think about that what is the syntax I need to use, how I can organize the code, where I should put a bracket, where I should put a function, where I should put a comma, quotation, or whatever. And this type of code, like this text-based coding here, if you want to execute anything, maybe you want to print hello world or something with string and a simple variable. So for every type of output, if you want to get, then for every line you need to code, and everything you need to type it from your keyboard. So that is the basic difference. If you want to, and in your opinion, if you feel that you are very much comfortable with text-based coding, and if you want to go forward with that, then you are also welcome. You can start from the scratch also. Okay, means this text-based coding. And if you think that, okay, I need to get the logic, I need to understand that what is the logic I need to apply. After that, I will learn the language and all. Then I can start that thing. Then you should start. My recommendation will be you should start with the block coding. Once you are handy with the block coding, and once you know for executing something what condition or what function I need to apply, then you can start with the text-based coding. That will be much easier and a smoother way for you to start your coding journey. So that is all about for the coding part. So basically, in this session, we are going to talk about this block-based coding. Not only block-based coding, we are going to make a system, and in that system, we will use some AI and machine learning thing. That is the advanced part of coding. So before we get that into AI and machine learning, we should have learned these things, that okay, I want to execute that AI and machine learning, but before that, what is the language we need to use to do or to build one AI system or a one machine learning system. Okay, so that is a pretty new thing, I guess, for AI and machine learning. Let's talk about that also. What is AI and what is machine learning? So I hope it is clear for you. If it is not clear, or if you still have any doubt, you can always use the chat box. Even I can't access the chat box. I will request the team to tell me whether the students, if they are having any question or something. So at the end of this session, I'll be seeing your message, and I'll be answering your question. So if you have a doubt, if you have a pen or paper, you can write it down, and whenever I'll give you the time to talk with me or to communicate with me with message, then you can type your message. So that will be a great way to for all of us. Okay, so now we are done with this coding part. What is the different types of coding we have, and what is the particular type of coding that we're going to use? Now let's talk about how we can build an AI and machine learning system. And before that also, what is AI and what is machine learning in a very in a very basic language. So let's talk about that also. Let me share my whiteboard again. Okay, so I'm clearing all things. Now let's talk about what it is AI and what is machine learning. So basically, machine learning, it's machine L I'm writing, and here I'm writing this AI. Okay, now what is this machine learning and what is this AI? So these are two different things, but also machine learning is a part of AI. How? Let's see. 1 second. Yeah. So if I'm so you can see it's a circle over here. Why I'm making the circle? Because I want to do something else. Okay, let's see what I can do. No. Okay, now suppose these are the three things. So this will be, I'm just using ML. Now, what is ML? ML is machine learning. So see, this is the full circle. The full circle is of ML, which is machine learning. Okay. The second circle will be yes, big data. Okay, no, it's a very big thing, but don't worry, it is very easy, very much easier. Okay, so machine learning, big data, and the next thing will be deep learning, DeepL. So with combination of all these three, we can get our desired AI. Okay, now which is artificial intelligence. Okay, now what is artificial intelligence? Basically, the artificial intelligence meaning, suppose I know what is the bottle is. Okay, so suppose if you're showing me one bottle of Coca-Cola, and if you're asking me that, okay, you can see this black liquid, I'll be saying yes. And can you tell me what is this thing that contains this black liquid? Then I will say it's a bottle. Or any like the water bottle. If you are saying that you can recognize this, then I will be saying yes, I know this is a bottle. So I can recognize this is a bottle because I have some human intelligence. But your computer doesn't know that which is a bottle, or what is a mobile phone, or what is something. Okay, any object. So if we want to give our human intelligence to the computer to recognize something, means suppose I know what is a bottle. So if I want to give that intelligence to the computer, that okay, this is the bottle, you have to remember that this is the bottle. So if I'm transferring this information, this human intelligence will convert it into artificial intelligence, because we are giving it artificially. Okay, so I am having the intelligence. So how we can get the intelligence? Okay, that will be one more interesting question, that how we can get the intelligence. It is not like everyone so suppose the things I know, like I know what is bed, I know what is ceiling fan, I know what is an AC, I know the weather changing, like the summer, the rainy season, the winter. So all these we have not actually read in our books. Okay, so basically we learn through experience, we learn through nature, and also we learn through some of the things from our books also. Okay, so for computer also we are giving this intelligence artificially. So we are giving the experience to the computer to recognize some of the things or some of the objects. Okay, so that is all about the AI. And now the main example, or the main example of AI will be when the computer can improve himself with the thought process. Now, what is that? Suppose I am giving the experience to the computer that okay, I have 5 objects. Okay, so my 5 objects are suppose I'm giving you 5 things. Like first thing is A, second thing is B, third thing is C, fourth thing is D, and fifth thing is E. Okay, so I am learning this computer. Okay, learn this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Okay, so I'm just giving 5 things to the computer. Okay, so computer only understand that A, B, C, D, and E. Computer will not get if you are pressing F. So you will say ki, I don't know what is F or what is any other word except this A, B, C, D, E. So that is actually that is not the part of AI. Okay, and you have seen the advertisement, okay, by the smartphone, that is 50 megapixel AI camera, 108 megapixel AI camera, AI face recognition and all. So actually that is all about marketing. Okay, suppose for this face recognition features, so your phone will not get that who is my owner, and actually which face I need to give access and which face I have to deny. So your phone don't know. So for the first time you bought your phone, so you are setting up your face recognition feature. The first thing you need to do, that is to scan your face. So you are giving a experience, you are giving a previous data to your phone that, hey, listen, I am your owner, you're my phone, here is my face. If I want to unlock this phone, then you will give me that access. Otherwise, if any other person wants to access this phone, you will deny that thing. So that is the basic difference, that you are giving this data or not. So everywhere when I'm giving the data, it's a part of machine learning. Okay. So what is the machine learning thing? If you are giving this A, B, C, D, and E data, so it will store that A, B, C, D, and E. And after some time, if you are checking that whether this data is there or not, if you are giving C, it will say yes, matched. If you are giving B, matched. If you are giving Z, the machine learning will show it's not matching. Okay, so that is the basic difference between AI and machine learning. And what is AI actually? So if you are giving A, B, C, then E, so in this way, AI can improve himself. So basically that is the function of supervised and unsupervised data. But let's not talk about that only. Okay, let's keep this thing in very basics. So suppose in AI, if you are giving A, B, C, D, and E, so AI will assume or give some probability or anything like that, and it will recognize that maybe the next word will be F or any other word. So AI can think, AI can be creative like us, and also it can improve with some previous experience also. Like for us only, so we are learning new things day by day with our experience, by seeing our mistakes or by seeing other mistakes as well. So like the AI, the day by day AI can improve himself with the learnings, with the experience, and with everything. But in machine learning, if you are giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data, it will store that 5 data. And once you want to compare, so it's kind of a comparing tool. Okay, so if you are giving 5 data, it will compare only 5 data, if whether the 5 data is exist or not. So that is the basic difference between ML and AI. So now for building an AI system, what is the things that we need to follow? First of all, we need to give a comparison. Okay, the comparison tool is machine learning. So in AI, there will be a machine learning part. Also the big data. Now what is big data? Big data is very big, but for this session only, I'm keeping it very small. So now what is big data? Big data is like the statistical and mathematical statistics. Okay, if you're using the data, and also with some probability if you want to give in the AI. Suppose here is A, B, C, D, E, and E. So what will be the next thing? So computer will think with AI that, okay, other people is using A, B, C, D, E, and F. So the next word might be F. So it will show that, okay, I have one example, it might be F. So that is the thing that big data is doing. And also there is neural networks thing which is related to deep learning. So all these three parts like ML, deep learning, and big data will be using to develop one AI system. And after this three things are there in AI, we can build a fresh AI system for us. But today is our very first day, and we just came to know that, okay, there is two different things, machine learning and AI. Again, there is one more thing called big data, one more thing called deep learning. How we can make one AI system? It would be very much tough for us to make this AI system. So what we can do? We can do one very interesting thing. We'll go to one website where we don't have to create the AI system. The AI system is already there, developed by some scientists. What we can do is we can use that AI system to learn that how to train the AI system and how to actually get the desired output. So for that thing, what we can do? So for that thing, first of all, we need to understand that how this AI and machine learning works. So as we have discussed, here is A, B, C, D, and E. So these are the data. These are the previous data and experience we need to give to the system. So also in that system, we have to use some data. Okay, because before, if we are not giving the data, how the AI system or the machine learning system will understand that what is that thing? So if you are giving the data, then it will compare, then it will understand, and then only it will improve. So for that thing, this will be the previous data. In there also we will give some previous data, then we will see that what is happening over there. So if you want, you can take a screenshot. Otherwise, let's go to that website and let's see what exactly is waiting for us. Okay, so you can take a screenshot, and I'll be sharing my Chrome page also. We'll go to that website. Okay, after 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Okay, so here I am in my Chrome. So here, if you can see, this is the software naming code.org. Okay, so if you can open your Chrome Chrome browser, and if you can just type that code.org, then you can be redirected to this page. Okay, so this is basically the great software for us for the beginners to enter in the world of programming and coding. And also there is many more thing to experience over here. So yeah, just not wait too much time, because we have a very big activity to perform. And let's go to this learn section. Okay, all we have to do, we have to click on the learn. Okay, let's click on the learn. Okay, so after clicking on the learn, you can see there is many more things which we can do. Here is a full course for K to 5, grade 6 to 12, and beyond K-12. Okay, so you can explore this website, and you can see what else you can do with this website. So okay, so we will do hour of code. Okay, now what is the hour of code? Let's do some AI. Let's build one AI system, and let's see what we can do. So we will be doing AI for oceans. Okay, now what is AI for oceans? There will be a lot of instruction we can read. Okay, so let's go to that only. So AI for ocean, learn about machine learning and ethical use of AI. Okay, so how we can use AI? So why we need to use AI? So there is always a purpose and always a reason that why we need to use. So here we are using this AI and machine learning for our environment. How? Let's see. Let's try now. I'm clicking this try now. Okay, so here here I am in the activity, but before that, what is machine learning, what is AI, that we have already discussed. And if you want, once you are here, you can watch this video also. Okay, so there will be many more video, many more instructions over here for your for you to understand this very easily. So let's skip this video, because we have already discussed what is AI, what is machine learning, what is coding language, how to use coding language and all. Okay, so let's continue. So here, if you can see, basically this will be your AI system. Not AI system, you can consider it as your AI robot. Okay, so this is one of the robot that we have recently built with the machine learning, with the deep learning, and with the big data. Okay, now we can see the instruction: garbage dumped in the water affects marine life. Okay, that is a very noble cause that we're using this AI. And also in this activity, you will program or train the AI, which is artificial intelligence, to identify the fish or trash. Let's clean up the ocean. So we have to clean the ocean with this AI robot. Click anywhere on the screen to continue. Okay. So what does it mean? Suppose in the water, there is many more things except fish. Like there is bottle, there is many more stuff that we are using, we're throwing in the water, and it is very much harmful, and it create a lot of disturbance for the sea animals. So for that thing, we have built in one AI which will recognize that whether this thing is a fish or not, or this thing belongs to the water or not. Okay, so for the first part, we have to train the AI based on the pictures that we have. Is this a fish or it's not a fish? So let's train the AI. So let's click continue. Let's meet AI. So here is my AI right now. AI does not know if an object is a fish or trash, but it can process the image or identify the pattern. So AI don't know what is a fish and what is a football. Okay, so we have to train the AI that what is a fish. Let's do that. So to use the AI button, you can see the instructions like fish or not fish is already there in the button. So we have to click, we have to see the picture, and then we can click over here in this. If it is a fish, then we'll click fish. If it is not fish, then we'll click not fish. Okay, so first picture we have, okay, it's a fish. So I can click this fish. And also you can see, once I click fish or not fish, this information or this knowledge or this intelligence is going to this AI. Okay, so that is the process of giving the data or giving the experience to the AI. So now I have trained only one, so we will do it for 20 only. Okay, So yes, it's also a fish, 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 not fish. And also, for every time you are using this, you will get some information for the world. Okay, 17 billion pounds of plastic enter in the ocean each year. So it is our responsibility to clean the ocean. Let's continue. Okay, so again, okay, it's a fish, it's a fish, it's a fish, not fish, not fish, 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 not fish, not. Okay. All this knowledge, if you want, you can see this. It will be very good for your project. If you want to collect some information or something, like if someone is asking you why you have built this AI, what is the solution that you are giving to the society, then you can see this thing, you can learn this thing, and you can tell that person that yes, this is the problem statement that I am working for. Okay, okay, this is the fish, this is not the fish, 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 not fish, and last one, it's a fish. Okay, so I'm done. Okay, so if you want to train, you can train hundreds of data. Okay, the more data you are giving, the more stronger AI you can build. Okay, there is two part of AI. One is weak AI, one is strong AI. If you want to make strong AI, then you have to put like 100 data, 200 data, 500 data. So the more data you are giving, the more stronger AI you are making. That is the process. So I'm just giving only 20 because we have a very short of time. Let's do that thing only. 20 data will be enough for us to see. Let's continue. So let's see over here. So if we are giving this if you are giving this AI robot in the water, and it will check that okay, this is the fish or not, and if it's the not fish, it will collect that thing and it will throw it just outside of the water. So let's see. Let's continue. So there will be a random set of objects like which is available in the sea. So AI will recognize which are the thing that is fish and which are the thing that is not fish. Okay, so let's go. For let's go, we need to click the run. Okay, so I'm clicking the run. You can see. Okay, Apple is also recognized. This is okay. No, no, yes, yes, no. Why once again, why it is selecting this spoon? Like you are saying that okay, spoon is not a fish, but why why this AI is recognizing this spoon as a fish? Because we have not given that data that spoon is not a fish. So because of that, we have only trained only 20 data that is taking the wrong things as well. So how we can make it better and how we can make it very accurate, we will see in the next part. Let's continue. Here you can see once you are here, you can train your more. Okay, so we have trained only 20 objects. So if you want to train 100, you can do that. Otherwise, what you can do? So you can change the criteria. Okay, you can change the criteria that what exactly the fish is and what exactly the object. Okay, so for that thing, if you want to train more, you can train more, or if you want to go to continue and if you want to make one advanced system, you can do also. Okay, so we will be doing the advanced system only. So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's run. Okay, no, no, yes. So did you notice that AI identifies some of the sea creatures are not fish? Like this sea creatures that kind of fish, like the starfish or the jellyfish are, that is the not shape of the fish. So how the AI will recognize that also? Okay, we will see. So how we can see? Let's train with some advanced features as well. So now we have changed the problem statement. First it was what? First it was, is it a fish or it's not a fish? So suppose 10 fish you are giving the data of 10 fishes to the AI. AI only recognize this 10 fish. Okay. If you are giving 1,000 objects, AI only know these are the 10 fish that I have, and I will declare the result as 10 fishes there is not, and otherwise 990 objects are not fish. So for that thing, how we can improve this AI and how we can improve this system, so that we have changed the problem statement to, does this belongs in the water or not? Let's see. So this is the thing. This is fish or not. I don't know exactly it is a fish or not. So for now only I'm giving no. Okay. Okay. This is the starfish. So it belongs to the water. Yes. No. 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 And also some knowledge. If you want to acquire, you can have the knowledge over here also. Did you know thing? Okay. So it's no. No. Yes. Yes. Jellyfish. It's the shape of the fish and jellyfish is pretty different, but it's belong to the water. That's why I'll be clicking yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 So we'll do it for 50. Okay, right now we are 30. We'll do it for 50. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yeah, it belongs to the water. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. So okay, that is enough. 53 we have trained. Let's continue. Okay, so we can run. Let's run. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, so you have seen, so right now also 20 or 30% mistakes are there. So now we have to improve this AI more. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. We have seen whether it is a fish or not fish. We have seen whether the object belongs to the water or not, and then what other condition we can apply in order to improve our AI system. So let's see that. And also, if you want, for every section, for every terms, if you want to improve your training module, then you can always click this train more and you can train, okay, as much as you want. So right now our AI system is very weak because the 20% object it is recognizing is wrong. So for that thing, we have to make it very accurate. So let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, so there is also one video that training data and bias. Okay, now what is that thing? Basically, so we are categorizing that thing like what is the bias meaning? Bias meaning like I am not neutral, I am biasing in something. Okay, it is not meaning that which is a good thing or bad thing, but also the biasing means ki, okay, I am giving the fish looks like this, the color is this, and also the tail color is this, the mouth of the fish will be like this and this. So we will be categorizing that thing, and that will be our data which we will train in our AI system. Okay, so let's skip this video and let's continue. So as we have seen, what type of fish do you want to train your AI to detect? Okay, you can see the rectangular fishes, the circular fishes, or the triangular fishes, and also we can categorize with the colors. Okay, so I'm selecting just one thing which is blue. blue. So blue is this blue. So you can see the blue part is there in the fish. Although the full part of the fish is not blue, but also it contains the blue part. So I'm clicking it's blue. Not blue, not blue, not blue, not blue. Yes, it's blue. And also some of the things are blue. So blue, not blue, not blue. Okay, blue. Okay, so 10 we have trained, and also in the color. So I have selected only one thing, that is blue. You can select all of the things like blue, orange, and also some of the shapes. This shape is a triangular shape. Okay, so and also you can see this is a rectangle. You can see this is the square shape. This is a circle shape. Okay, with shape wise you can do also for improving your AI. Let's continue and let's see. With your training data, you have programmed the AI to recognize the blue fish. Okay, let's see AI identify blue fishes. Okay, let's see. Let's run. No, no, yes, yes, yes. That's how we can do. So this is the blue one, you can see. You can see. So this is the blue one. That's why AI recognized it's a fish. Okay. So if you except blue, if you have given the red and also the yellow, so AI will recognize this or this, the blue one or the red one. Depending on the data that you are giving. So AI does only have that data, and it will compare whether this matching the present data with the previous data or not. So let's continue. What else we can do? Based on your training, AI identified this fish as blue. How did AI do? You can train more if you want to improve the result. Okay, so always if you want to improve the result, you can actually train more and more data to your AI system to get the better result, or in order to improve your AI system. And also there is one thing called this info wala button. If you can click this thing, you will see that these are where most important fish parts. So first of all, the color. AI will recognize your fish color. Then the body means triangle, rectangle, or square. After that, the tail. After that, the dorsal fin. So all these things the AI will recognize. First of all, the color. If color is matching, then it will pass. Yes. If color is not matching, but the body is matching, then it will show yes, it is. If the color and body is not matching, if the mouth is matching, then also the AI will pass that it's a fish. After the tail, after the dorsal fin. So that is the way the AI is doing that thing. Okay. And also you can see these are the most important fish part in determining whether the fish is blue or not. So basically the color, tail, and dorsal fin. So no matter the body is blue or not, the color, tail, and dorsal fin, if it is like blue, then AI will recognize in that it's a fish. Okay. So that is the thing. And also if you can click some of the fishes like this. So if you want to know something about the fish, that okay, I can see, you can see tails, color, dorsal fin. Dorsal fin is like else not blue in color, and also the mouth color and tail is blue in color. So that is the thing is all about. Let's continue. So that is the main criteria which you can use actually to build one AI system. First of all, we have seen that okay, this is the fish or it's not a fish. Second condition was there, that is this thing belongs to the water or not. Third thing is that what is the shape or what is the color. If you want to see in your fish, you can categorize that thing in your AI system. So yes, let's skip this video and let's move it to the very final part and last part. Let's see what is there. Okay, choose a new word to teach the AI. And also till now only the AI only recognize whether the fish, the blue, what is the color of the fish, what is the shape of the fish, whether it is a fish or not, what does it belongs to the water or not. But right now we can actually give the emotion to the AI, whether the fish is looking hungry or fun or happy or anything. So we all are a very happy person. So we'll be selecting this happy face, and we will train the AI that which of the fishes are very much happy. And yes, no, the snake is not happy, not happy, not at all happy, not happy. It's surprised, not happy. And also confused, not happy. Also surprised, not happy. Is it fair to use artificial intelligence to judge a fish by its looks? No, it's absolutely not. While AI might seem fair and neutral, its analysis comes from the training we are providing. So it's unintended bias could this cause. Yeah, it's not by our intention, but we have to do if we want to separate all these things and if you want to get a better result. Okay, so no, not happy. Not happy. Yes, very happy. Yes, happy. Not happy. Not happy. Oh, very tired. Not happy. Not happy. Yes, happy. Happy. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy. Happy. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy. Yes, happy. Not happy. Very happy. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy. More training data will help AI to learn your word. Okay, so we'll learn at least 60 over here. Last. Okay, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, happy, not happy, not happy. Yes, happy, not happy, happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, happy, not happy, not happy, not happy. Okay, okay, okay. So 60 is good enough for now on. If you are using this thing, I will recommend you to train at least 100 so that you will get a better output. So let's continue. Let's see. With your training data, you have programmed AI to recognize happy fish. So it will recognize only the fish which looks very happy. Let's see. Let's run. No, no. The number of happy fishes are very less. Because fishes are not happy. We are throwing our plastic in the sea. That's why fishes are not happy. So we need to make the fish happy. So for that, we need to clean the oceans. And it will be very much safe for our environment. Okay. So as you can see here, not happy. Yes. So, okay. So it's a happy face. It's not a happy face, but also we have only trained 60 of data. The more data you will give, the more accurate result or the more better result you will get. So that's it from my side. We have seen what is the coding language and also basically the different types of coding language, what is a particular type of coding language that we need to use, and how we can use the block programming to set up one AI system, what is basically the artificial intelligence, the machine learning, or how we can build an AI system, and how we can use one ready-made AI system so that we can actually, with a fun activity, we can solve a real-life problem. So that is all about the class. Okay, so we have we have actually categorized all the thing and we have seen how the AI system is actually working. So that is the thing. So let me share one more thing. So yes, these are the things that you have learned in this session. So yes, if you want to give, if you have any doubt or any kind of discussions you want to ask, or if you are confused in somewhere, you can ask me. You can type in the chat box also. Okay, if you are having any problem. So yeah, and also I'll be requesting Varun. Please tell me whether the students is having any problem. Is they are asking any questions?
Yes. So I just want everyone to just refresh your YouTube link so you can also chat in the chat box. If any students are unable to chat in the chat box, you can just refresh your link and the chat will be available. Yes, Suman, you can just continue.
Okay, so we are done. We are done with the code.org and everything. So I think this is for the Q&A session. So can I have my 5 minutes for students to interact, or they can ask questions for 5 minutes? Okay, Varun, is there any question that the students are asking about this?
No, Suman.
Okay, so I think it is very much crystal clear for all the students. So thank you very much. So I am done with this. So yes, I'm forwarding to you. So thank you very much for inviting. So it was a great session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suman. Thank you for having the session. So I think everyone enjoyed this, and we will just go back to the previous sheet. Yes. Yes. So we have been discussing about how Leap to Learn program is going to help you in developing new projects and all. What all the things are we are going to cover in Leap to Learn program. Also, Suman has taken us a session of code.org. I am seeing few chats like what is gaming module and all. You learn in the coming sessions how it works and all. So what is the next immediate thing we want is we want to create 100 students, 110 students group from each school by each teachers. So our coordinators will be reaching you out for that. So you should allow 110 students from each schools so that we can take each sessions and give the sessions for the students. The sessions on robotics, IoT, microcontroller, 3D printing, she codes, gaming modules, and everything we are giving the sessions so that we can discuss on the new projects, new ideas, and we can go live with the new ideas and we can make them a project. So hope everyone enjoyed it. And if anyone is having any trouble in putting the chat, you can just refresh your page and just you can try again. And also, please, there is a attendance and a feedback form has been shared in the chat box. Everyone, please mark your attendance and share your feedback. And Danush is asking, sir, I can't understand types of coding. Can you tell this? What are they? Okay. Danush, in what what all things you need the codings for, like you want to code in some languages, Python or Arduino boards, Arduino programming. You can do coding in many aspects, like you can do Arduino programmings. It's just using the Arduino IDE, and or Python programming, or mobile app development. So you have to know few coding languages. So we'll be teaching you in the coming sessions. So you can join also. So yes. So I'll just again explain the program process. The orientation of students and teachers happened today, and the formation of Tinker Club with 100 students, which will be happening in the coming days, tomorrow and onwards. And we are planning for a boot camp at 2nd of February. In the 2nd of February, we will be having sessions of all the technologies we have been discussed, IoT, 3D printing, mobile app development, Python programming, robotics, everything. And we will have a brainstorming and ideation session where we can discuss all the what are the new ideas to build a project. And we will go to the prototype or project development and the final submission at Tinker Marathon. Hope everyone know what is Tinker Marathon. And again, I will share the page steps of project development, product development. The product development include concept, research, analysis, develop, and launch. So for example, if we take a idea, can anyone type any of your idea in the chat box so we can discuss that? Any basic idea or a social issue, anyone can drop it in the chat box. Okay, K. Manjula asks, how do I codes the she codes? Manjula, we will be having a she code sessions in the coming days. So you will come, you can know more about it at the sessions. How to take part in Leap to Learn program? Yes, Leap to Learn program, we have selected 150 schools for Leap to Learn program. You can reach out to us, and we are contacting all these 150 schools from our end. Our coordinators will be in touch with you, so you can be a part of the Leap to Learn program. So you can, what you should do is you should select 110 students from your schools and share the list with us. So we will arrange the training for them. Trainings on the topic I have mentioned, robotics, IoT, basic electronics, microcontroller, 3D printing, gaming, app development, mobile app development, Python programming, everything. Okay. And also, please share your feedback and please fill the attendance form. I will be sharing it again in the chat box. So it is put in the chat box. Please fill it. Yes, Varshit, hello. Yes. Hi, Varshit. Yes. Yes. Tech learner has put up an idea. Here is my idea to develop a device that can detect coronavirus. Yes, I think we can discuss on that. So we'll come to the slide. So this is the concept. We have to develop a device that can detect coronavirus. Yes. So in this concept, we have a concept. This is a concept. This is the idea. So first we have to think how the product is going to work. So we have to research for it, because is it a temperature? Everyone know the temperature gun, right? The people used to measure the temperature. So it will be a temperature gun or some human body scanner, or it should be some other thing. We should be doing. We should be having a background research on that first, and we should finalize. Okay, this is the thing we have to select. For coronavirus, it can be TechLearner has come up. That device can give instant result, and we need not wait for the lab test. Okay, that is possible, but the issue is the COVID virus can be detected using. It will take little time for the testing, and there is no instant testing. We have instant testings, but it is not that. It do not have that much level of productivity. Like, the result is not 100% sure. That is the issue. And the COVID is moving in. Currently, we have running 1 year in COVID situation. So the COVID will be moving out any soon. It seems that we have to live with the COVID, but it seems in the world every 100 years, some flu like COVID, something has happened. If you check the history. So people will come out from that. So, and also for that device, actually we will discuss on the device. So just consider it will be a strip, just like a sugar testing strips. We have to just take a swab, we have to put in the machine, and we'll get the instant result. We can also consider that, and we have to do some researches on that, whether it is possible, what are the technologies used in testing, and what types of strips, how people will take their swabs out. Everything we have to do the research, and we have to analyze how much is the cost, will it be beneficial to people, and we have to develop a prototype based on that, and we have to test it, and we have to go for quality analysis, and finally we are going to launch it. So these are the steps for any projects or any ideas you are having, and we will be helping you to complete it. Yes, and any other ideas anyone have? You can drop in the chat box. Okay, I will explain about an idea which was come up to a product, which is actually a good product. Like, one of the main issue most of the people facing in the household is waste management, right? The majorly it is a food waste. So the food waste should be managed. That's the issue. The food waste, including the hard food waste. So what a group of students come up with the idea, like what they are doing is, at the bottom of the sink, we are washing the vessels in the sink, right? At the bottom of the sink, they put a motor which can grind whatever is coming. So actually they are doing is, we can put the whatever. Okay. Okay. So this company come up with, these students come up with the idea, like they are putting a motor at the bottom of the sink, and we are putting all the waste inside the sink itself while washing. And what this motor do is, the motor will grind all the waste, and the waste will be the solid waste will be converted to the liquid form, and it can easily go with the liquid. So 90% of the household food waste is managed like this. So there are lots and lots of ideas should be coming in. So I think if we go with that search and we have an ideation session, we can come up with good products and good ideas. So anyone has any ideas or anything to discuss? Any doubts? You can drop in the chat box. Once again, I am telling everyone, please mark your attendance for the day and also the feedback in the link shared in the chat box. Sahil D, your explanation is very good. Thank you, Sahil. Students, try to be a part of this program because it is very beneficial for you and your future. And a person come up with cleaning robot. Yes, cleaning robot we can do, like a robot vacuum cleaner. We can make a cleaning robot which will do all the cleaning work. Currently, we have only the cleaning robots for the floor. Maybe we can create a robot that can clean all the places like the tables, everything. Or maybe we can build a robot which can clean the dining table, right? It will be very useful. Maybe it can be used in hotels. Once all the customers left, the robot will be staying at one of the side of the table. It will come out from there and clean the tables. It can be widely used in hotels also. Yes, Aishwarya, this is my idea, an automatic hand sanitizer. Yes, automatic sanitizers are widely available in every places. You can also build one, but don't remember to add some new features in that. So it will be different from the current products. Like it will give, you can integrate it with the IoT so that you can know the level, like if the sanitizer is, the liquid is running out, then it will inform you in your mobile, like, okay, the liquid is running out, it is 10% is remaining, you have to refill it, like that. If you add a small thing to the currently existing product, it will be a great idea. Yes, Aishwarya. Yes, and I have an idea that we can make a system that can read and detect our minds thinking things, so it can help the members who cannot speak or express it to others. Mohasina Begum. Yes, Mohasina, yes, that's a really good idea. And there has been a lots and lots of research going on the same topic. And you can also read the journals of that. So you can also know what are the current technologies happening in this sector. Also, you can go with your own ideas to develop. Actually, there is a headset which can detect the activities happening in the head. If you see the Iron Man movie, on the first Iron Man movie, the Tony Stark is using that as a sample. So people are using it for, because we are getting, when we think something, there are electrical pulses happening in the head, and it can be read by this headset. And if we are able to detect these electronic signal, we can do things like this. For example, one of my friend has developed brain control robot for completely paralyzed persons. Like for completely paralyzed person, they can think about what are the things are happening. And using this headset, when they think, I want to move forward, there's a special electronic pulse is generated and it is read by the headset. and move backwards, stop, for everything it is different. So dictating that, he programmed it on the way when he think to move forward, it will move forward and it will come back and it will go right, go left. So he made that product successful. But one of the main issue he faced is the product is successful for a single person. For different persons, the electrical signals are different. So he have to again program it for each and each person. That is the one of the issue he faced. Still, the product is in market, so we can think about that also. Yes. So I think the time is running out, so I think we can finish. Everyone, please mark your attendance and please give the feedback, and we will be in touch with you very soon, and we can do more and more things together. So thank you very much for attending the session. Thank you all. Yes, Rahul is asking a question, sir. Can we make that when we think the robot should move? Yes, Rahul, we can do that, but the issue is using that current headset. The things are possible only for if you program it for you only, it will work for you. If you are going with another person, then all the pulses will change. And we can figure out a solution for that also if we have a research on that. So hope we are having a discussion on that in the future coming days. Okay. Thank you.